Ang mga bata po ngayon, sad to say, huwag kayong magagalit sa akin. Ako, maraming batang magagalit siguro, pero pasensya na kayo. You are weak. Hindi kayo katulad nung panahon namin na hindi kami iyakin. Natuto kami sa kalsada. Natuto kami na huwag umupo, umiyak. Nung panahon namin, hindi uso yung salitang depression. Hindi ko nga alam yun kung ano yung depression. Ngayon, batang maliit, sasabihin, I'm depressed. Magulo. Ito po yung Children's Safety in Social Media Act. Ito po ay napakahalaga. Dahil narinig nyo po kanina, nabanggit na po ni Senator Idol Raffy Tulfo, yung mga patungkol po sa mga bata na nasa cyberbullying at yung iba, meron na po siyang nabanggit na 7 bata na nagpakamatay pero mas marami pa po doon. At hindi lang po yan. Marami na pong mga bansa na sa kanilang palagay ay hindi na po nakakatulong ang social media sa mga batang ito. Nandiyan po ang bansang Australia, France, Italy, Malaysia, ang mga Scandinavian nation. Ito po, mga mahal kong kababayan, ito mga bansa na ito, mayayaman na bansa ito, mga progresibo. Ang iba dyan, leaning left pa. Ibig sabihin, alam nyo naman, pag sinabing leaning left, mga rights, mahilig sila sa rights. Child rights, human rights, sabihin nyo lang anong rights. Pero sila mismo, sa mga bansang yan, naniniwala sila na dapat magkaroon ng disiplina, kailangan magkaroon ng batas, kailangan magkaroon ng tinatawag nating regulation sa paggamit ng mga bata ng social media. Kaya, ito po ang dapat natin pag-usapan at hihingin ko po ang bawat isa sa inyo, sa bawat isang ahensya, sana magkaroon na lang po ng bawat ahensya ng isang tagapagsalita dahil masyado pa itatagal. Kung lahat po ay magsasalita, bawat isang ahensya magbigay na lang po ng isang pahayag at kung kayo po ay pumapayag o hindi. Kapag ka hindi po, oo, meron lang po kayong ilang minuto para magpaliwanag. At ito pong bagay na ito, ang hinihingi ko po sa inyo, isipin po natin yung mga bata. Ang future ng mga bata. Kinabukasan ng mga batang Pilipino. Ang idudulog ko po sa inyo kung ano yung nawawala sa mga bata kapag masyado na sila sa social media. Unang-una na yung kabataan nila. Dahil siguro naman, iba dito, hindi ko mang kaedad. Naranasan nyo yung panahon ng 90s, 80s, na tayo'y mga naglalaro pa sa kalsada, tayo'y masaya pa, alam pa natin kung ano ang camping, alam pa natin kung ano yung pakikipagkaibigan, alam pa natin kung ano ang kalsada. Ang mga bata po ngayon, sad to say, huwag kayong magagalit sa akin. Ako, maraming batang magagalit siguro, pero pasensya na kayo. You are weak. Hindi kayo katulad nung panahon namin na hindi kami iyakin. Natuto kami sa kalsada. Natuto kami na huwag umupo, umiyak. Nung panahon namin, hindi uso yung salitang depression. Hindi ko nga alam yun kung ano yung depression. Ngayon, batang maliit, sasabihin, I'm depressed. Magulo. Kaya sana po, pag-usapan po natin ito. Umpisahan ko po, siguro, hingin natin ang opinion muna ng Meta. Brother, who will be talking? You or... Okay. I was telling them that we have a problem with our youth, with our young ones, because they are so addicted to social media. And I gave example of the countries who are now regulating the use of social media, like Australia, France, Italy. So we are inclined to copy. We are we, the senators, we have a lot of bills. We want to regulate it or ban it. We put a certain age. Mine is 16 years old. Senator Panfilo Lacson, I think, is 18 years old. So we are really pushing for this. So I'm giving you the floor, sir, to say your comment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. From a perspective, we are aware that there are concerns with regards to youth safety. It's been our priority as well. For Met in particular, we have been in discussion with parents, with governments, with stakeholders. We understand that there's a need to address these concerns. And a lot of the issues that we're seeing after we talk to our stakeholders really boils down to some of the issues with regards to content or contact or how many times the children are using our platforms. So we do try to address this. We launched what we recently called teen accounts, and I can go a little bit into details on teen accounts, but overall what we're trying to say is that this is a process of improvements. I'm here as well in the Philippines to listen to stakeholders here, to communities. I attended a Safer Internet Day just yesterday to also listen to their concern and bring it back to my office to understand what we can do about some of the concerns that I'm hearing, especially also from this particular hearing in the Senate. So we do understand the concerns. We do feel, or we do think that the need for a ban is not there, given that the children have a right to access digital platforms. However, we want to make sure that they are protected. So balancing the rights for digital participation and safety becomes a priority for us to make sure that children, especially children above 13, have the rights to participate and be a voice on platforms and participate as well in all the benefits that our platforms provide, but of course with the right protection measures in place. And so our efforts have been to ensure that those protections are in place. I understand this is obviously still a work that needs to continuously improve. We have policies, but there's a gap between policies and enforcement, and that gap we try to closer and closer and make it closer so that we make sure that children are protected on our platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother.